trending now? Go! Kristen knows. It's the Bert Show's Entertainment Buzz.
Consider this a friendly warning. You go on social media and complain about your job, you might lose your job. And that's exactly what happened to these 4 labor and delivery nurses at Emory Healthcare at the Midtown Hospital. All right, so I want to thank the Bert Show listener at the Natural Minded Mama on Instagram, because I'm sitting there on Instagram on Friday just thumbing through, and she sent me this reel. And in her caption, she put, "My ick is how birthing mothers are treated by unsupportive hospital staff in America."
My ick?
Yes, because in this TikTok video, these labor and delivery nurses at Emory Midtown Hospital here in Atlanta are sharing their icks. So things patient do that give them the ick, okay? Now, the Natural Minded Mama goes on to say this in reference to this video.
My ick is when you come in for your induction talking about, can I take a shower and eat?
What? My ick is when you ask me how much the baby weighs, and it's still in your hands.
Dad comes outside and asks for a paternity test right outside the room door.
Saying you don't want any pain medicine, no epidural, but you are at an 8 out of 10 pain with just a Cervidil, and you're still closed, fingertip.
Well, we've already told you to push the call light, but every 5 minutes, your family member coming at the front desk asking for something else. Excuse me, can I have a blanket?
Another ick, when you're going room to room between one baby mama and your other baby mama.
Oh, no.
Ick. Say that.
It's the unlimited trips to the nurse's station for me.
So this picked up some steam, and I don't think for the reason they thought it would. Now, at the Natural Minded Mama who forwarded me this said, "America, we have a problem, and it's quite frankly hospital birth practices in this country. Fear-mongering, attitude, misogynistic practices, unsupportive, and needless to throw the reminder that coercion doesn't equate to consent. This is disgraceful and a joke. At Emory Midtown Hospital, do better." So, because they're putting their patients on blast.
Right.
And I caught myself because I was like, we've played before labor and delivery nurses talking about what fathers have asked for, right? And had a good chuckle about it. And I'm like, okay, so what's the difference here? And I'm like, because these are the patients. This is the woman who's delivering the baby. And it had a completely different tone. And Emory Midtown Hospital agreed because 4 of the nurses featured in that video lost their jobs.
Yeah, this sucks on a whole bunch of different levels here too, man. I got a lot of love for nurses, especially the last couple of years, man. Nurses have had it so tough. WebMD. The internet screwed it up for all nurses and doctors because everybody knows what the problem is when they go in there. And they get hassled so much that I hate any story at all that puts nurses in a bad light. But look, these are your patients. This is just inappropriate.
And so Emory ended up releasing a statement, and it says, "We are aware of a TikTok video that included disrespectful and unprofessional comments about maternity patients at Emory University Hospital Midtown. We have investigated this situation and taken appropriate actions with the former employees responsible for the video."
What sucks is that when you're giving birth, whether it's the first or second time, it's so nerve-wracking because you don't know what to expect and you don't know what's happening a lot of the time and you're not sure of the curveballs and you're just trying to get through it. Mm-hmm. So you're already going in feeling awful. I remember my water broke in the hospital room and I couldn't stop apologizing to the nurse and I was like, give me something to clean it up with. And she's like, are you crazy? I got this. But you're so self-conscious already. So to hear that, and I guarantee nowhere near all nurses are like those nurses, but it's just...
Not publicly anyway.
Yeah. No, but Georgia has the highest maternal mortality rate in the United States. And so you sit here and you're like, God, this is such a pivotal moment in my life. You really look at these healthcare providers as more than just, healthcare providers and scientists and doctors and nurses. They're the people who are helping transition you into becoming a parent and a mother. So to hear that, it just kind of feels like you got stabbed in the back, like they're making fun of you behind your back when you're in this emotionally traumatic time of your life.
That's what they were supposed to do. You make fun of me behind my back. You don't put it on TikTok. That was the problem. I'm like, if you want to vent to your coworkers, absolutely. But to go and put it on blast on TikTok, I'm like, who thought that was a good idea?
Yeah, I don't even know that you can fight that. Once your supervisor called you in the office, you knew when you were walking down the hall exactly what was going on.
You made the company look bad. That's the bottom line. The Bert Show.
Like what you just watched, you can get more of The Bert Show on your favorite podcast platform. Wherever you listen to your podcast, you can find us. I don't know what any of these buttons do, by the way.